Hello, this is Stephen with Iowa Backyard Farmer. Jennifer asked me to give a quick update this morning and just to let you know how things are going. And then we'll touch base a little bit on the infrastructure as well, because we do get a lot of questions about that. So, what's growing inside? A lot of stuff is right now. Probably the key thing that you've not seen so far is just the tomatoes. We have got thousands of tomatoes they're growing beautifully. We will be potting most of these up this next week and getting them out into the greenhouse. But tomatoes is a big thing. You saw a bunch of peppers, kind of the hotter peppers last time. All the sweet peppers are all looking really good. We will be focusing on getting these potted up today and tomorrow, and getting them out to the greenhouse. A little hesitant to try to get them all out today with looks like tornadoes are on the weather forecast, so we may leave them inside tonight and get them outside when there's a little less risk of potentially losing everything. So as I'm standing here, just wanted to talk a minute about the lights. So we get a lot of questions about what kind of lights do we use, and the easy answer is, well, it depends on when we bought them. We built our setup over the course of about 4 years. The first year we just used regular shop lights, and then replaced the fluorescents with grow lights, and the plants really like those. The next year we basically took these fixtures, replaced all the wiring inside, and put in the 6000K color LED lights. That really helped us with the electricity usage. Plants like them a lot, not quite as much as the fluorescent grow lights, but I don't know that you can really tell. We had to do a lot of trialing just to see, is there a difference? And it's really minute. By the time you get them out to the greenhouse, you can't tell a difference. Okay, let's come on over here and just point out a couple of other things on as far as infrastructure. All of our plants have fans on them. A couple reasons. Number one, you keep the air circulating so that you don't get any diseases or mold growing on the surface. It also gives the plants something to really push back on. So when we get our plants out into the regular garden, the wind's going to blow. If they've never experienced any kind of air movement before, they'll flop over. All of our plants, they've experienced plenty of wind here in the house and even out in the greenhouses. We have several fans blowing on them to really help them build the stronger stalk so that they don't fall over. And just one other thing down here, just as an FYI, it's turned off at this very moment for noise, but we do run dehumidifiers in here because we don't want to have any mold issues in our house just because we're growing stuff inside. And let's come on over here. Okay, forgot one other light that I was going to talk about. So just real quick, another kind of light that we put in here is just these regular LED shop lights. They're the 5000K for color. Just got them at Sam's Club for like 20 bucks a piece. They're not quite as good as the others, but they're awfully good for the price. And so minor difference in what the plants do, but again, you get it out to the greenhouse, nobody can tell a difference. So if you're not super picky and you want something that is energy efficient, cheap, easy to install, you don't have to do any additional work like I did on the others. Those 5000K shop lights from Sam's Club, really any of the big box stores, should work really well for you as well. So.
And you keep them pretty close. Can we talk about that for just a second?
So in terms of distance, how close do we keep them? Well, this right here is too high. Really, we try to keep the light bulbs within 2 inches of the tops of the plants.
So more like these down here.
And that seems to help them a lot more. If we get more than 2 or 4 inches above, you'll start seeing them become a little leggy. Plants try to stretch towards the lights.
Yep.
And so we do try to keep them fairly close. That does require us about every other day to go through on each end and adjust the height of the lights.
Because they don't grow at the same rate.
They don't. We do move stuff around based on height, just so we can try to keep the lights, relatively even. So the other things that we've got growing on, we've got, basils growing, looking really good. A lot of different herbs are coming up beautifully.
That's the eggplant.
Sorry, that's the eggplant. we do have herbs over here though, right?
Yep, a lot of them are in the greenhouse already, but we've got quite a few still here, like the basil, because they like it warm.
Yeah, so the different basils. Anything else to pop up over here?
Cilantro over here.
Cilantro we grow in several different
Yeah,
starting dates, just because it does mature relatively quickly. And what's this one up here?
That's also cilantro. That's the earlier cilantro.
Okay, so a different planting date for cilantro. And let's see.
Most of the greens made it out to the greenhouse already.
Yeah, a lot of stuff's already out in the greenhouse, and we'll just talk about one other thing really quick. Jennifer, we have a pretty detailed planting list. Jennifer sometimes goes off script, and that's okay. Yeah, some of the things that we added in since we posted, these are...
That's a minuet parsley. It's got a deeper cut to the leaves, I think. It's a pretty parsley if you want to try that one.
Yeah, so if you want to try that one, let us know. And then also we have over here a couple of different kinds of tomatoes. And
so
these are...
Ruby Crush.
Yeah, Ruby Crush. There's one of our secrets. In order to not lose little tags, we put little sticky, little labels even down on here so that we don't lose them. So Ruby Crush is a new one that we're trialing this year. Looks like we're going to have more than we need for just us. So if you'd like to try that. So tell us what you know about Ruby Crush.
Ruby Crush is a determinate small tomato. So picture a small determinate grape.
Okay, and the reason we like that is because it's a sweeter one.
Yeah.
A lot of the other determinate grapes are more of an acidic tomatoey flavor. That's a sweet one, so we wanted to try that one out. So let us know if you'd like to order one of those. And then this one is Tasmanian chocolate, which comes from the Dwarf tomato breeding project, and that is a cross between, I gotta look it up. It's Paul Robeson is one of the parents, and a Dwarf red one is the other. I'd have to look it up, but anyway,
it's supposed to be awesome.
It's supposed to be really, really amazing, and just small, just barely coming up, but
I snuck them in at the end.
looking forward to trying those. And then these are...
So that's a tomatilla. That's a Chupon de Malinalco, and it's bright yellow, and they're like 4 inches long. We have the Tomatilla Super Verde, which is kind of a more classic one, but I wanted to give this one a try. So if anyone else wants to give it a try, let Steven know. Oh, and I have Rise and Shine squash too.
So yeah, somebody had requested a new variety that was out of stock when we put our list together, but a Rise and Shine squash.
Summer yellow squash.
It's a yellow summer squash that vines. So if you wanted to try something a little bit different, something that can maybe go up a trellis, that's one to put your name in the bucket to see if we can get that one for you as well.
So if you have ordered, it's growing. If you haven't ordered, there's still time. Get your order in and maybe put in for one of these new ones that isn't even on the list yet.
Yeah, so very good. Well, that's it for now. You guys have a wonderful day, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.